My dad came to Canada in 1953 in an attempt to escape an oppressive regime. It was post-war Europe. Fascist regime was in Portugal. An opportunity arose where a ship was leaving to Canada. He was looking for a better life. One of the stories he told me was, and one of the reasons he said that he was going to stay here, is he ended up going to a restaurant. He lived all by himself. He said he showed up there on his Sunday best, and sitting beside him was a scruffy gent, very dirty and so forth. And he says they treated us both equally. And he felt that spoke volumes of the respect that people in Canada had. I recall as a kid, every morning going to school, it was a mantra at home. My mom would always say, pay attention and work hard. And my dad, he would say to me, go upstairs and look at yourself in the mirror. You just try to do the best you can. So I have a responsibility to my kids, my family, and my community. My philosophy is to take a balanced approach. It's not about compromising to no end. It's not about never getting it done. It's about getting results and doing it in partnership. And if you hold to it, you'll find that you're always looking at somebody else's viewpoint while trying to encourage yourself to understand it or change it. We have some unique areas in Mississauga South, a vibrant community, well-informed, extremely engaged group of people. I just wouldn't want to be anywhere else. It's one of the reasons my wife and my 3 kids, we all live here still. Growing up, I would walk down Ogden Avenue to go to school, and I would see the 4 sisters spewing. The smokestacks were hard at work. And it did its job at the time, but I always thought of myself as a kid, I'd much rather be there on the beach. One of the greatest achievements that I think our community has done has been the closure of the worst polluter in the GTA. This government made a conscious decision to close dirty coal plants, and it began by shutting down the Lakeview Power Plant. This community rallied hard to ensure that we would not have a power plant in our waterfront. And you know, it's destined to do some great things now. The revitalization, the remediation, it's going to be an exciting place to be. More of an attraction for our future generations. I want to seek re-election because we're not done. There's so much yet to be done in our waterfront. There's so much to be done in protecting our air quality. There's a tremendous amount of work that's still to be done in promoting our hospitals and our school systems. Right here in our community, we've had some great success on all those fronts, but it's not complete. And I don't want to see any of these programs and initiatives stopped, especially now that we're on the cusp of doing so much more.